I'm playing. You guys want to hear a really cool secret? You know, the government took away all my dad's money, and somebody put dynamite in our fireplace in 1986, and they didn't finish setting it up, but the blasting caps were enough to be over half a stick of dynamite in my dad's face when he lit a fire in the fireplace, and it blew him up and shot him across the whole house over a couch on fire. I was in a bassinet. I was a baby. My brother wasn't even born yet. And fast forward to now, they've been giving me paperwork saying in like 2007 they paused a investigation. Well, I made a decision after I got out of prison to change my life and turn my life around. And these people continue to break the law. And I mean, I didn't even realize anything was going on until I caught this huge drone above the house that we were staying at and remodeling. I was about to be getting married, and I got married there. And when we came home from there, it escalated. My landlady passed away from an aggressive cancer after beating cancer, just beating cancer. The doctors were so proud. She had 0 signs of any cancerous cells in her body, any signs of cancer at all. 5.5 months later, something like that, that shit was in her brain, bones, lungs, and it was unstoppable. And she only had a few months left to live. At the same time I catch that drone, I catch the power going haywire. Just because I'm standing next to a light socket and my hair on my arm stood up and I had a red mark. I metered the power because I'm savvy with electricity, and I was getting a 120 volt reading, so I switched it to hertz, and it was off the charts. And it would pulse and then switch sockets, and it continued to do that, and they've been doing that ever since. I've been at houses where my buddy didn't pay the power, 0 power, still over 60 hertz coming out of the socket. They have sent me paperwork after paperwork. I had some friends need help during COVID. I went to a few parties. That was it. That was all I did. I tried to help some friends. They didn't want my help. They wanted to, wreck and ruin their lives, whatever. Man, I tried to help them. But I had no part of what they were doing. I didn't, they're like, you're a shitty, like, person or people if you think that I was tied to any of that shit. And when I went back to work and was just straight-laced, kicking ass and taking names, you hacked the place I'm working at. I'm hurt. The boss that didn't fill out the accident report and left me hurt works for you guys, DOD civilian contractor. I get back to work over at the home company. That's a civilian military transport base. And you've got people that have invested in this AI bullshit, and they didn't even bat an eye to help you guys out. Not one fuck given. And they send me all this paperwork about Senate committee hearings and the DOD and making sure that their policy of sexual harassment, their new implementation of sexual harassment in the military is in place. And then the FBI sends me one, same thing. All these different committee hearings about it. And then some shit goes down at my place of work, and it's totally scripted and fake as shit. I called it out before we even left. And,
what the fuck is going on?
Set up, probably. And then I do the right thing and just shut that shit down. And then y'all still push it and try to get them to go through with it, and the shit falls apart and I make it home. I don't think I was supposed to ever get out of jail because y'all want me for some AI mineral material shit. And you started the process on me a long time ago. You guys poisoned me. You know, you've used cops to use their honor and integrity and their knowledge and skill set to testify that that's what it was in court, and it was not. Y'all just had them say some bullshit to start some bullshit ass investigation, and then pushed narratives and literally made situations happen. You made my mom lose her place. I guarantee you it was you guys that made them sell the whole ass trailer park. You had people already in place there that were obviously not cool to begin with. Why would I just willy-nilly just ruin my life? I didn't. I made fun of them. I was like, man, I ain't messing with none of y'all. I even told them I'd knock their teeth down the fucking throat. But you guys take it and y'all run with it. Jump on it like a bitch in heat. And I'm telling you right now, like, y'all started illegal as fuck. I've caught y'all doing illegal shit. You tried to kidnap me. And whenever I got away that time, y'all were pulling up to my wife. What were you going to do to her? She wasn't no part of this shit to begin with. I was unaware that I was going to be any part of any shit. And when I did catch y'all just escalated it and broke every law, and then make sure you backdoor policy to protect your dumbass. Well, I'm sorry to say, but this hazard mitigation and all this shit, you're putting shit in place where you can set people up, and then you can just write them off, and you can just write them off, and then we're all screwed. All of us are screwed. Like, there's nobody that can get away from y'all. Well, I'll tell you this, like, dude, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And, dude, I would much rather have my career back sober as a judge and rocking shows out and making sure shit was safe, instead of fucking knowing that a bunch of lazy fucks and, people that sell people out and snitches and secret government people are in this industry that is supposed to be in charge of safety and being accountable, and y'all haven't shown any accountability for anything you've done. You've got a whole army pretty much of foreign nationals, soldiers. You're training those, and those guys were not trained. They weren't jack shit. And you're training them? Like, I don't know what to say about it, except, like, I went over there just with a pellet rifle and I showed them that they've got a lot of work to do. Dude, I'm a Texan. I'm an American citizen. And, dude, like, y'all keep on coming in to places I live at, breaking in. We had a fire. You've stolen a trailer from us. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, dude, it just goes on and on and on. The laundry list of shit y'all did, and y'all just passed precedent in court without me getting a say or anything. If there's anybody that could do anything and you see this video, please understand what's going on. It's all weaponized and it's targeted. I didn't have anything to do with what my dad did when he was alive, and he filed all the legal loopholes or whatever to protect his family, just like Donald Trump has done and every other wealthy person. But my dad had to spend every last penny he had to do it. And then somebody didn't get, enough money lying in their pockets after stealing the whole ass ethanol plant. Like, it takes money to move it, like large, heavy equipment. And like, once it's been reported stolen, it's even harder to get it across the border after that said fact. But shit, just all of it was stolen. All of it. Somebody got a fully working ethanol plant. And my dad didn't make a dime. He was guaranteed $30,000 a day. I don't care if y'all worship Satan. I don't care if you worship the Puff Marshmallow Man. I don't give a shit whose dick you suck. You know, what's right is literally right and what's wrong is wrong. And I'm not sitting here crying saying, help me please. I'm telling y'all, fuck this shit. Look into it. Investigate it. Let fucking heads roll. Because this is like a violation of our Constitution, a threat to our republic. And everybody talks about democracy. No, dude, like a constitutional republic. And we stand with God, not under God. God is with us. I keep my faith. And this is awful. And if anybody,
Dear.
I see him.
Dear.
And if anybody comes into our place of, our home and goes pilfering around and reports back that they found anything in our home, just please take that shit with you, because y'all are making it. Y'all are manufacturing all the drugs in this fucking country. Y'all sent me letters saying that you're fucking putting back drugs on hold. Why would you send me shit like that unless... Yeah. Oak wilt prevention. What is that? Oak wilt prevention. What is that? He's a master arborist.
Fitness chicken trim size like breakfast due to staff mode. These signs belong to and
Please don't be rude to neighbors. At least somebody's telling the truth.
at least somewhat of it.
I still would hope that there's some good, like something is unfolding that isn't already sold out, bought, paid for. I know this. Y'all sent me documents saying 2017 y'all restarted an investigation and shit. What, watch me work 120 hours a week and not like slamming down on the companies that were slave driving us? Now y'all are just lining their pockets. They made sure that they got all the poisons in me, all the aluminum and shit that y'all need to do whatever. And I've made sure that I waste a lot of your time and money. I'm not playing. Dude. Like you're gonna say a bunch of crazy shit when you're the ones that created all the crazy shit. And dude, I was working and y'all took that away. Y'all had people lure me to another place in my industry, and they were the facility number 2. What's my luck, you know? And yet they were gonna ship me to Ukraine. Y'all send me that. Y'all send stuff, just tell me what you're gonna nonchalantly do? Nonchalantly do. And then you're going to drill underneath me or what and kill me with the well site or whatever, with new gas processes. You've weaponized every industry, it seems like, just to murder United States citizens. And you're weaponized enough stuff to make anyone worth killing. You just show your fake ass setups, your fake ass evidence that you've already got prefabbed and pre-stamped. And what are we supposed to do? Nope, we're guilty. Now, I'm not guilty of some shit like that. And my wife doesn't deserve a damn bit of this. She deserves everything that I can offer her. And I'm fully capable of making a fucking very good living and a professional at what I do. And I'm also a ringmaster of the shit show. And y'all are up in it. I mean, y'all have got my mom held hostage, surrounded by your foreign nationals. So I can't go with y'all. My mom's in danger. My mother's in danger. Anybody sees this, she's in Kennedale, Texas. She can't leave. She doesn't make enough money to leave. She's just stuck at a slumlord's backyard, surrounded by foreign national soldiers. And I'm not lying. This isn't fake news. This isn't false information. This isn't misinformation. I'm not spreading rumors. It's the freaking truth, man. You know, they got military here, and they've probably been told that they're doing like good for the country, and it's some bullshit. Bullshit. I watched them dress up like Antifa and fake that shit just to get everybody to show up to protect their towns and their neighbors, just to get put on a list to be killed. That's weaponizing some shit right there. Stay away from them.
He has stopped by the Berkshires.
Okay. I don't know what else to do except, let my story be known. Because I don't get a day in court.
Or I could stop by Walmart instead. Do you not sit in the car at Walmart? Or you can go in with me.
No.
I'll be quick.
I'm not going in Walmart.
Would you go in Berkshires? Then I'm going to go to Walmart. It's cheaper. I'll be quick. What do you want for birthday dinner?
I want to survive this shit.
And when we do, what do you want for birthday dinner?
It's whatever, man.
Okay.
I just want us to be safe. Every day's a blessing that we are alive. These people want to kill me. They don't want to put me in jail. They want whatever's in my head or whatever the hell. Whatever they're. Okay. Once again, I'm freaking out, everybody.
No, that's not what I said.
That's how I feel, guys.
Well, I'm trying to. All
These
I'm
guys
saying is I'm trying
gaslight-
to do something nice, and you're brushing it off like it's.
No,
doesn't
I'm
even
not.
fucking matter.
I'm not brushing off like something nice. This is fucked up shit. This is some hoe shit. and it's ramping up. This ain't, normal. This ain't normal. Shit ain't normal. On the back roads, like, I mean, I get that the population's grown, but it's ridiculous, dude. Put all your eggs in Texas.
Guess they got that light working fine.